Yo, welcome to another JefeCast with the Jefe Hippie. I know it's not something I normally do the late night jumps, but I get tied up in the week, get tied up in the day, so I figured what better time than now? Let me fix that there. Why? It must be what is this? Let me see. Because it feels like the brightness on my screen is low or something. Like, man, looking very. Anywho, Hope everybody's been Gucci. Everybody's been good. Staying safe, staying out the way. All the situations and crap that could constantly be going. But this episode is basically we're gonna stick strictly into like the sports, into the movies and TV shows. I've watched. I'm trying to catch back up with a lot of stuff. I still haven't gotten to the House of Dragon yet. I'll get there. Kanan season 2. I'll get there. Um, I haven't even watched all my Rick and Morty yet, so I need to get to that too. But I watched Hocus Pocus 2 with my daughter. I just have something I noticed watching that movie. Just didn't like. Uh I watched Hellraiser, the new one. Um who else I watched? Shucks, I forgot. Oh, let me see. Wait. The more stuff I pack into my head, the less I retain. I feel like the more stuff I pack into my head, the less I retain. Why won't it mute? Anywho, so yeah, I watched the Werewolf by Night. That was on Disney. I'm trying to think which ones I did. The Hocus Pocus, Hellraiser, Werewolf by Night, the She-Hulk, Chucky. So those are I think the reviews. I still got to catch up on some stuff, but a little bit of sports. I ain't gonna dive into none of them real topics today because it's late. I'll talk about that this weekend or so. But I did see some stuff like this area, blah blah. I can't remember, but they shut down their whole police, uh, shutting down their whole police department. Like I'm like trying to get some background information. It's pretty vague. I'm like, what could you have done to have the whole police department shut down? That's news for another day. I'll do tomorrow or something, but we're gonna keep it fun today. I'm gonna start with this because this is just something. This is like the news of the day. Now you know how you hear about something. Like you hear I heard Kenny slap somebody. Oh, Kenny slapped somebody. But then you see Kenny slap somebody. He slapped the hell out of somebody, right? So it's kind of like it's the same thing with Draymond, right? You heard that him and you never know what a scuffle look like or how the fight goes or the situation unfolds. But we heard that Draymond got into a scuffle with Jordan Peele. And Jordan Poole is a smaller guy, point guard, not little man, but he's not 6'9", Draymond or whatever. But they was beefing, arguing. Maybe he's getting a big head because he's about to come up on a big payday. I don't know. But when I heard that Draymond kind of threw some punches on dude, it was like, oh, I mean, threw some punches. But when you see Draymond punch him in his face, it's like, oh, see, if I was him, Jordan Poole, yeah, we can't even play on the same team. I'm gonna show the video. Just hold 1 second. If I was Jordan Poole, we can't play on the same team right now. Like, we need to get the gloves. I don't care how big you are, bro. I need to touch you. Even if you beat me fair and square, you can't just walk up to your teammate and ice me. And like he catches him, but Jordan, he was done. What? If you watch the fake turn and the knee gave out, he was done. He was going down. Bro, he popped him. Watch this. I mean, this is mean. This is nasty. And I'm going to commentate in the background. He over there talking trash. Yeah, bro, you're jumping whack. Man, my jumper whack. Man, you ain't scored more than 6 points in the last 3 years. Oh, I ain't scored more than 6 points in the last 3 years? Oh, okay. Yeah, I scored more than 6 points this year. What? Like, bro, that punch was brutal, young. Like, look how big Draymond is. He's a big black guy. This is bullying the light skinned guy type stuff right here. Watch it. The pow. Hey, bro, he's done. If he doesn't catch him, if he does, he was sleeping, and that's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's not. Number one, I'm a very like physical person with when it comes to men. If it goes there, bro, I'm not. You're not walking up on me like that, especially somebody like Draymond, who you know got issues. Soon as he gets stop, whoa. Matter of fact, Draymond one of the type of people like if he walk up on you, you might as well not even touch him because he's going to do that. So you just going to have to up him off breaks and just have to like, bro, go ahead, man, get out of my face. He gonna stay there, bow, bow, get to boo, boo. Get on him first. I'm sorry, ain't punching me one more time. Just one more time. Because god damn. Like, yeah, I heard Draymond got in the fight. You know what I'm saying? A little fight. He got in a little fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. What's this little fight look like? Oh, this is what it looks like. This wasn't a fight. This was Mike Tyson slapping a mailman. Like, bruh. Dog, he's done. Y'all, do you see his head go back? Sleep. He is sleep. Hey, yo, just watch it again. I'm going to stop talking. Watch it. Watch him. Done. He's asleep. Yo, we can't play on the same. Steve Kerr, let me talk to you in the office, please. Can I get the GM in here too? You can bring Draymond in here too. First of all, fuck you. Excuse my language. Fuck you. We can't do this. You can trade me or trade him, or y'all can just like rent out a UFC ring and let us do our thing. I'm sorry. We can't put that. If it didn't leak, maybe. But now that everybody's seeing you get punched in your face like that, no. Moving on. I'll get to the other sports. I'm going to run through these movie and TV show reviews. Shout out my boy. Yes. Okay. Yes. Broke the record. Aaron Judge, 62. You know what I'm saying? Yankees all day. Let's get that World Series, baby. Locked in number one seed. Waiting for next round. I was really trying to go to Boston to see him try to break the record, but he didn't. So it would have been not a waste of money, but a waste of money. And I'm definitely trying to catch the ball. Like, hey, before I go to the, I have an issue with when like somebody catches a famous ball and then the company or the organization comes up like, hey, that ball that's worth couple of hundred thousands or a couple of million. Yeah, can we have that? we want to give it to him or put it in our case. We'll give you lifetime tickets. Nah. You remember my wife and kids? No. Man, you better pay me my money, bro. You better give me $500,000 right now for this ball. Aaron Judge 60. I'm about to go put this on eBay right now and make 1.2. And you're talking about, can I have the ball? And they gave it to. I'm about to cut the podcast. I'm about to cut. They gave him the goddamn thing back. Are you serious? All right, you must make $12 million a year, because I need that now. Okay, excuse me. I'm a little excited off. They tripping. All right, moving on. The best episode of She-Hulk yet. Thank God. Okay, I'm not knocking She-Hulk. I like She-Hulk. I do. But I also like to see some. And the Hulk is my favorite character, period. Even though they unmasculated him and having the Professor Hulk to let me take pictures with you. I want to see throwing stuff up in the air. That's what I want to see. I ain't getting that. So then you get She-Hulk. She's no better. She's all, she's cool. I don't have a problem. I know there's probably some people like, well, why does She-Hulk always have sex with everybody she meets? Bruh. And she drinks who cares? Men do it. Y'all don't say anything. Have episodes. They have sex up to 4 or 5 women every goddamn episode. It's all cool. When a woman wants to explore her little bit of sexuality, y'all try to judge her. Let that woman be her goddamn self. That's for anybody in this world. You want to have sex with whoever the hell you want to have sex with. Ain't nobody else goddamn business but you and the person you're doing it with, and clean your stuff. But anyways, outside of that, because a lot of people be hating on that, like, why she always getting drunk? Why she always having sex? Why you smoke weed every day? Why do you jerk off every day? Same difference. Anywho, just defending the ladies real quick. I just want to throw that out there because, dog, like, act like people can't be people. But the episodes are a lot of like talking, and It's funny and it's goofy and it's the lawyer stuff, which is cool. But like I said, I want to see some. So Daredevil finally shows up with Leapfrog, and it was a really good episode. Leapfrog comes in. He's a really crappy fighter. So he comes in. He basically fails his rescue attempt to stop some robbers, and so he had some like rockets on his Leapfrog outfit that burnt his legs. He went to go see She-Hulk, like he was suing the guy who makes the superheroes their outfits, and he actually had made something for She-Hulk. So this is kind of like conflict of interest right now. But she had to take the case because the guy's his father's such a big time client or whatever. So she ultimately tells the guy, he gets pissed off at her, like, I'm not gonna make no more of your clothes or whatever. So she ends up fighting against him in court, but the lawyer that shows up was Matt Murdock, my man from Netflix, Daredevil. And they went back and forth, man, and Daredevil definitely got her, you know what I'm saying? But she was feeling him, you know what I'm saying? She does like a fourth wall break, so she talks to the camera like, yo, this guy. But it was cool, man. They ended up like hooking up. They ended up sleeping together in the episode, but like he was chasing at the leapfrog and She-Hulk kind of intervened. So it was just like little fight, scene with them two. It was really nice. And then at the end, because there's a lot of other stuff in between, but you'll watch the damn show. God damn it, break it down. Like I'm Chris Berman with the on ESPN with the circles sticking. And he went to made a post to the right, and the quarterback he had 2.6 seconds to throw the ball at a 45-degree angle over top with the cornerback's hand. I ain't breaking it down that much for you, okay? But I'm just telling you. Go check it out if you want to. But this episode in particular was really good. So closer to the end, She-Hulk has to go to this gala where somebody assholes exposed like a tractor. They went through her. They traced her phone, so they like put out all this information, sex videos, all this stuff of her on this big video in front of this gala while she's accepting the award amongst her other lawyers, female lawyers. And so she like hulks out, like sees red, and finally kind of goes like Hulk. And so that's how it kind of ended. So I'm curious how it's going to where it goes from there because where does She-Hulk fit in the greater Marvel universe? I don't know. Like, I mean, she could probably fit in with the new Captain America. She can do something with Bruce Banner. I mean, something. I don't know where she fits in, but I would love to see her pop back up in Daredevil. Maybe she comes to New York. You know what I'm saying? Where's Jessica Jones? I love Jessica Jones. That's another something y'all need to watch. If you never watched Netflix season one, Jessica Jones, watch. That Jones is fire, bro. Then I went and watched this garbage. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why this is for kids. This movie is terrible. Bunch of ritualistic, Satanism crap all going through it. And I'm just be honest, I don't care. You don't believe, I don't believe in stuff. I don't care what you don't believe in. I'm telling you what's in the goddamn movie, okay? Like the symbolism and what they've shown. I didn't like this movie at all. And I don't remember a lot of it because I watched it days ago with my daughter. My God, it was horrible. And I did pick up on this one part where they was trying to cast a spell on the crowd of people. They was doing like it brought these women back from 200 years. I don't. I never watched Hocus Pocus one. I don't know. I'm trying to fill in. They came back from 200 years ago, and they was like all these people are dressing up as them. So they're in like this little dress up thing, and the other girls won, and not them. So they got mad and was like, "We're going to cast a spell on these people." And so they do it with song. And every time it just reminds me of the Pied Piper, but it also makes me think of like how people are nowadays, how music is so influenced by it, and you 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 don't realize that you're like in a sense being coerced sometimes. Like I always tell people Inception is one of the greatest movies ever because they tell you how they put thoughts in your head, bro. Put them little plant seeds in your mind, bro. And we don't realize, and over the years and over time, that little seed, you keep listening to this murder, seed, kill, murder, seed, kill. And whatever the case is, whatever you keep saying, and it just keeps coming in, and eventually you have this mindset to want to hurt people, you want to kill, you want to do this, whatever it is. But you see what I'm saying? It's like that was just weird to me to see them like to, and it was all kids to like get the kids to follow them through ritual, like basically casting a spell. And they was all had their hands up. And if you listen to some of these people who be in these concerts and they talk about the atmosphere and how people be looking all ghostly and weird, they was like that. They was uh, and had this face and then when the spell broke, they like how we get here? Like, whoa, weren't we over there? Like it was there's a lot of stuff with the movie I just didn't like. I can't remember everything. I won't go back to watch it to try to remember it. Just take my word. If you're an adult like me, it sucked. My daughter didn't like it. I didn't. I was upset with myself for even allowing her to watch it because it was a really bad movie to me, and it didn't have anything positive to really add to. I don't know. Moving forward, Chucky. Oh, I love Chucky. And you know why I love this Chucky? Because this Chucky TV show, it follows all the Chuckies. Chucky 1, 2, 3, 4. See the Chucky, Bride of Chucky, Chucky. The one Chucky when they're in the asylum, the Chuckies when they take over, like all of it, they follow all of that Chucky. All of that Chucky is this TV show. And they're bringing back the twins, bruh. You remember the twins when they put the twins in the body? They're bringing the twins, bruh, in human form because they're like, they put them in the babies. So it's like still continuing everything. It's really dope, yo. My only issue with Chucky, with a lot of these shows, I feel like I'm being forced to watch a lot of, homosexual things that I just don't always want to see. I'm honest. I don't have a problem with whatever your sexuality is. That's fine. I don't care. I have gay cousins. I have trans cousins. I have trans fam- Everybody got somebody know somebody. Everybody know Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking that. But they got like these little 14, 15-year-old kids in here kissing little boys, and it's just like I'm trying to enjoy the show, and then you keep throwing in the little boy, they're little kids. It's already enough. I gotta watch the grown men and the stuff. Then you putting it on the kids, and it's just like, bruh, I just want to see people get stabbed and killed. And why isn't nobody beating Chucky up? Are we serious though? Like serious? Chucky, you going to literally come in here for 9mm pointing to me. I'm gonna beat you. He, I could fit him in the screen if I. He's little. What you going to do? What you going to do? Shaking the ball around? Bro, I would beat Chucky. I would cut Chucky up. I would rip his arms. I would put Chucky. Bro, Chucky would be like, yo, please let me go. I would beat Chucky up, bro. you know, we should make like a little. What would happen if Chucky came to the hood, come walking down the street like Leprechaun? If Chucky came down your street, bro, people would be like, Mo, get man, good show. Really like Chucky. Really good show, but it does follow. So this season for picks up at the end. I think Andy finally did Andy die? They crashed because Chucky was basically putting his spirit into all of these Chuckies. I think like 78. He's trying 98. It's some crazy number. He's trying to like take over, you know, the world. I don't. What is he? Pinky in the brain? I don't know. He's trying to take over the world. But he at the end of that episode, they like crashed and Tiffany the doll's there and Jennifer Tilly's there as Tiffany in Jennifer Tilly's body, and the twins are coming back. So I really like the show. It's on USA. It's on Sci-Fi. But again, like I said, my issue is there's way too much boy, girl, drugging, kid. They're kids. It's my issue with these shows. God damn, leave that for the adult shows. I mean, it is an adult show. But what adult wants to see kids kissing? Okay? That is my issue. Who is the audience for? Okay? Now I can't complain when you got your P Valley and all of that, and that audience is for whoever that audience is for, and they like that show. Okay? Those type of people, like that type of stuff. I've never seen it. I'm not going to see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see from just seeing it pop up on the screen. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to watch it. See, that's what you do. Things you don't want to deal with, you stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, but I like Chucky, and when I see adult shows, and it's like these type of things. Who is that for? Because I, as a grown ass man who's be 32 on October 31st, do not want to see depiction of either 15, 16, 14, 15, I don't know, between there, kissing and on the bed. I don't want to see it. That's why I never watched Empire. The first episode, I'm like, hey, check out Empire. All right, bro, I check out Empire. The first episode I ever saw was when, what's the brother, the light skinned oldest brother, was in the bed with some dude. Bro, I called my man like, yo, what? What? He said, bro, I'm sorry. I didn't even know. What is this? Could not get into the show after that. Like, completely throws me off. It's nothing. And don't take it the wrong way. People always take, oh man, you can't. I don't like certain things. I have the right to not like it. Just like you don't like that your left foot is bigger than your right one. I have the right to not like things. I just, something I don't want to see. And it's like I'm being forced to watch every show. Every show. Every show. Every commercial, every show. God damn. Can I get a booby? Nip slip. God, I mean, you don't gotta show me all something. I keep more man ass than anything I've ever seen in my life. Just ass. And maybe meat showing all the time. What is going on? I don't want to. I don't want to see this. I'm tired. I'm seeing other men's trunks. Okay, excuse me. I had to get that out because it be blowing me, bro. It really do be blowing. Be blowing me. But it's a good show. Check it out. Boom. Hellraiser. I watched that today. You know, it's not a bad movie. Hellraiser came out a long time ago. I don't recall. I remember seeing it. I don't recall it, but I remember seeing it. So this I had to. It's basically a puzzle, and in this puzzle, when you every time you solve it, it will like stab you in your hand. That blood goes into there. These demons or whatever from another space time, I don't know. They come and they sacrifice you basically, and they feed on pain. Like, have you ever seen Rick and Morty? And they had the deaf people come, they was making fun of Jerry, and their skin was all pulled, and they just got off on like his pain and misery. That's basically a joke on them, like who they are, and they got the faces all torn up and skin peeled off and face nipples ripped off and all that. It's crazy. But I was trying to figure out, so what is the end game here? Like, why do they do this? What do they want? Ultimately, I mean, they just do it because they love pain. And even when you think you're about to get to you sacrifice the 6 people, however many you finally get to the end, and you can have a prize, the prize isn't the prize you think. It's pain. Whatever you thought you was going, it's pain. Like, just know pain. All right. Now I'll dive into a little deeper. It just came out. Go ahead and take a second. Go ahead and watch it. I ain't gonna kill it for you right now. Take your time. But by next Tuesday or Wednesday, when I get back to wanting to do my movie reviews, you're best to be ready. Okay. Pretty decent movie. How did it end? Oh, yeah. Okay. Not too bad of an ending. A little small twist in there at the closer to the end, obviously. But it was cool. Very graphic. Um, but I liked it. For what it was okay. I wouldn't knock it. And I want to say the last thing I watched was they did this special for midnight. I mean, Werewolf by Night last night. I happened to happened to wake up at like 4 this morning and turned it on, man. That show was actually really good. It's really like a shot real old school. You know who the werewolf is, but the story basically is they bringing some hunters together because the guy named Ulysses Bloodstone, who's like the ultimate hunter, he dies, and so the Bloodstone has to go to his successor. And so they bring these great um, hunters together to kill this one monster that they have. They're going to unleash into a maze or a labyrinth, whatever, and they got to find them. And then whoever last person to survive will kill him is the one who gets the Bloodstone. The Bloodstone is attached to the back of his head or body, which is going to weaken him slightly, but is also going to really piss him off. So that's basically the premise of the show. They're looking for this monster. You find out that Werewolf by Night is actually cool because he's a monster himself. He's cool with said monster and he's trying to get him to escape. And there's the whole story behind it. And you get to see a couple of characters, and it's really cool. Really nice story. An hour long. I hope Marvel continues to do stuff like that. It's pretty much straight to the point. And it's, I would like to see where he could fit in next. They should start like a little monster division. Why not? You're gonna have Blade, you have Ghost Rider, you got Black Knight over there, you got the Midnight Suns, you got Doctor Strange. So it's a bunch of guys that you could branch off and Moon Knight and do some stuff with. So I'm a little upset they didn't have Moon Knight in here, but let's have these little one-off special presentations. Why couldn't you have a Moon Knight and Werewolf by Night come across each other, team up? It's a misunderstanding. Obviously Werewolf by Night isn't trying to hurt anybody on purpose, but it's going to be hard. And that'll be an interesting fight because he got 3 personalities to sort through. Now, which one are you going to be talking to? If you're talking to my man with the British accent, he'll be cool. And that was a terrible British accent. I wasn't expecting myself to do it, so I wasn't totally prepared. But, yeah, that would be cool. Interesting to see how Jake Lockley and all them bounce back and forth. Like, yo, you would trust this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't even remember what you're talking about. So that was that. Moving forward, what else did I have for y'all? Let's see. Oh yeah. The Lakers, bro. What was that? The first game we had in preseason, we lost by 30 points. LeBron, terrible shooting game, like 0 for 7 for something. It was just bad. It's not a good night. I don't know. Everybody's trying to. I don't like when people make issues. Like, not everybody has to get along on a team. Just as long as we have team camaraderie and like there's team chemistry on the court. But a lot of people try to make a story out of the Lakers and make the story out of Russell Westbrook. And honestly, I just feel like let's just see what happens in the year. I think that we have a lot of point guards. We have a lot of guards. I don't know how this is going to work. It's almost like they're trying to slightly push Russ towards the exit, although like I think they don't trust Russ in the fourth quarter. I don't know if he's really going to run too much in the fourth. I think that like they have ran a lineup. Who was it? It was like LeBron. Who they run last night? It was like all small guys. Kendrick Nunn's looking good. Stuff like that. So I don't know. Is the Lakers in trouble this year? I don't know. I don't think so. I think if we stay healthy, I think we could be decent. 45 wins or so. I would like to see us get up higher, but it all depends on health, injury, and putting the ball in the basket because we got a lot of ballers. We don't got a lot of great scorer guys. Like LeBron can score, but he scores in a lot of different variety of ways. Anthony Davis can go off, but it's like, is his motor on? Did somebody put some you get some accelerant up in here, some motor oil? This man like not trying to wake up out of his. Motivate him. Give him a Red Bull or something. What's wrong with him? And then Russ. Long as Russ can like not have me sitting on the bench looking like this after he does something crazy.
One of them. Yeah, he's looking like, did that just happen?
I'll be cool. Just please, take away the turnovers and take better shot selections. Take it a little easy on your backboard shots. You gotta get some touch. Why are you so rough? Do you touch your women as rough as you shoot the ball? Like, come on, bruh, slow it down. Because I like Russ, but I don't like him on the Lakers, and I didn't want him on my team. And I'm tired of the Lakers putting people I don't want on my team on it. Oh, and to just go back real quick, if you haven't seen the new Black Panther trailer, here it is.
Only the most broken people can be great leaders.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukul Khan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector. Now is our time to strike. Show them who we are.
You know, I must say, it does look nice. Why does M'Baku's accent annoy me so deeply? Why? It's not how African people talk. It's because of time of day. It's not how they talk. However, I still think the movie's gonna be great, man. Namor showing him, he looks tremendous. He looks tremendous, and I can't wait to see Namor. He looks good, man. I love that he got the feathered feet. He's the way he flies, he darts around and stuff, and I think he'll be a formidable foe. But is he going to be the final foe? Namor is an anti-hero. I mean, who can you really squeeze in? You really could just have him against them. But how does that play out? Like, do they eventually just put their stuff to the side and go against the art, like the governments and stuff, or the UN or whatever? Very curious. I don't like that they showed that it's a female Black Panther. I think you could have saved that just a little bit. But outside of that, really excited about Black Panther. See where that goes. Let me see. Oh yeah, right back to basketball. So yeah, the Nets. What do you think the Nets would be good this year? I mean, it's still KD, it's still Kyrie. They got a nice little mob. I still think the KD and them might be a top three squad when it's all said and done at the end of the year. Really good team. Will Ben shoot? I would like to see Ben just come on, pull up some 18 foots, bro. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. Just try to start opening up your range. Like you gotta start opening it up. You can't be afraid to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Who cares what people say? You're making $40 million a year. So we'll see. I'm really curious. These two big teams on opposite ends, people who have high expectations for both of them. And last year, the Lakers we did very poor. And the Nets, they had a very unsuccessful season too, getting swept in the first round by the Celtics. Russell Wilson, is he still elite? I don't want to see him have one bad week and then jump to a conclusion, but I must be real. He hasn't been looking good at all. He's looked rather porous, if I might say myself. Very weak. I don't know. I don't know if it's the receivers. I don't know if it's him. I do know that it hasn't been looking too great for him. So I don't know if it's the play calling. I don't know what it is, but I do know Russell Wilson does not look good, and I do not believe a guy could just fall off that fast. It's just impossible. But I mean, he was hot at one point, right? Like last year, and then he just started throwing all these interceptions. That tweet, I think that was last year. Let me see something. The NFL picks, I'm going to try to run through real quick. I did choose the Broncos to win, and they lost. Thanks for that. I should have knew better. I didn't think Matt Ryan was any better. I'm having a hard time choosing between the Ravens and the Bengals, but I think the Ravens can hold off this game. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I'm not a Ravens fan, but come on. You're killing me. I got Packers over the Giants, even though I hate the Packers just as much as I hate the Giants. Steelers over Bills. I got the Chargers over the Browns. I got the Vikings over the Bears. I got this one is interesting. I've been thinking about this. It's the Patriots over the Lions, but the Lions that first 2 weeks, man, was looking all right. So, hold on. What's his face not playing, right? Nah. And who's their backup? Oh, they got Zappy or something in there. Yeah, I might go with the Lions on this one, but the Lions going into Foxborough and winning. Zappy did all right. I'm going to still take Patriots. Seahawks and Saints. I'm trying to think about the Seahawks is still a hard place. I mean, Saints is still a hard place to play. They got a team. They should have poured this out. They should have beat the Saints. I'm going to have, you know what? No Tua, possibly no Hill. I'm going to say Jets pull out a win. Buccaneers. I mean, can the Redskins stop the run? I think I'm going to take my Redskins to beat the Titans. Come on. Jaguars over Texans. 49ers over Panthers. I'm going to say Rams over the Cowboys for now. The Eagles look good. Still no Hopkins, so I'm going to go Eagles. And I'm going to go Chiefs. So that's my picks. Yeah. And that's it. Yep. That's all. And I tried to do it quick. I'm going to try and be on here all day. It's 11 o'clock. And I have work to do in the morning. So, with all that being said, y'all be extremely safe. I'm going to be on here more frequently, I promise. I'm serious. I keep saying that, and then, you know, I just get a little tied up with work and things like that. But I will get back on here more consistently. And until then, I'm going to, it will be. We'll have a basketball, we're going to movie, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm working on something. We're working on a lot of stuff. I'm only one man, okay? But y'all be safe and y'all smoke weed because that's what you need to do to chill.